Hey guys, so check this out. I'm in the middle of an icom R-1 restoration, and I've got more of these batteries that I don't know that I could even imagine. So I figured, what the heck, let me just cut one open and see what's going on. Actually, the real reason I wanted to cut this open because I wanted to see how thick this top plate was right here, because it's so hard to find like the battery cap or the BA-11 part. So I thought, you know what? This thing fits perfectly on top. Why don't I just go ahead and see if I could cut around it and maybe salvage this, sand the edges down so that I could use that as a BA-11. So here's what I did. I just used this miter box here and I cut around it, just taking cuts, by rotating this. Now, I just want to warn you, this is dangerous, so you have to, because you are cutting into, the battery casing here, and there are some live cells. So I cut into this one knowing that this was just totally dead. So here's what we have. Looks pretty straightforward. Looks like there might be a regulating circuit in there. Maybe like an overload protection circuit. I'm not gonna mess around with that. Seems to be corroded, and there's some discharge there. So I'm just gonna cut these contacts off right here, and I'm gonna see how far I can sand this down. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sand this. I'm gonna put some sandpaper on my work top here, and just and then just rub it against the sandpaper so it maintains a very flat. All right guys, well here's how it looks like. I was actually going to cut the contacts off, but as I started to cut the contacts off, it's actually not held in with a lot of tension, so you're actually able to just rip out the contacts here. See, they just came out all in one piece. That's not bad. So I went ahead, I just sanded it against a flat surface here, and check it out. Not bad. And that's gonna fit really nicely like a factory BA-11. So let's go try it out. Okay guys, here we are. I've got the R1 here. I'm trying to do this one-handed, so let's see if it fits. Oh man, that's a perfect fit. And boy, does that snap on really well. That's perfect. All right, well, I guess what I'm gonna do next is I'll just lightly sand this front area of the cap, so to speak, and then round the edges, and then I'll probably just give it a, a light spray of paint, and to help match the finish there. So maybe like a satin black finish. And now it does have like this open bottom, so I'll probably figure something out, maybe do a fill here, or I'll just leave it as is. But this is really nice. So now I've got a cap, and now I'll just finish that off, and it'll look pretty close to factory. Now the factory BA-11 does have some nice radius to edges here, but since a BA-11 is just awfully hard to get, this will do for now. And it'll make, well, it'll put those old rundown, BP packs to use. All right, guys, catch up with you later.